Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what is happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now in CoinMarketCap, XRP is at 30 cents. It looks like we are in the red today. But if we go to Wilco Suite, darn, look at that huge XRP volume. Bottom chart, right side equal now. We can see all this volume. Now if we go down the reply, it's higher than the last bull run's one. Ripple price suppression team must be working really hard these days. But now guys, before we jump into news, like I say, I'm not a financial advisor nor is financial advice, it's just entertainment value only. Julia Suido.
To encompass services that were historically provided by banks, we're going to have a problem.
SWIFT. Some people will recognize this term, others won't, but it's the way right now that the system works and the information, the money is passed between banks, and the last thing it is SWIFT. It's clunky, it's slow. Those outside of the industry, particularly in the fintech sector, know there are better options. Brian, is this the plan to replace, improve on the existing infrastructure that SWIFT is at this moment?
Well, Julia, you make a great point that SWIFT is one of the most ironically named organizations in the world. The joke in my world is that if you wanted to move money from America to Australia, the fastest way to do that is to load it in a suitcase and put it on an airplane, which is a little bit crazy in the right? So to me, what has to happen is there are faster solutions, and they exist in other parts of the world. So the UK, Singapore, China, many of our global competitors have adopted real-time payments. In the US, that seems to be still years away, unless we allow existing technologies to do the work for us. And I think that's very possible.
Brian, how quickly can you do this? How quickly can you achieve this, given, as we've discussed, there are existing resistant points, and they're pretty powerful in this country?
Well, they are, Julia, but in the world, there's nothing more powerful than markets, because markets represent what millions of consumers want every day. And so my job is not to build new payment rails. My job is to identify impediments that make it harder for people to get what they want and need. And at the OCC, we have an ability to do that. So among those include the questions of, should banks be allowed to participate in the cryptocurrency market at all? Should banks be allowed to connect to blockchains? Should we have central bank digital currencies, perhaps issued by private companies, but backed by bank deposits? I can identify what the impediments to that are and try and solve that so people can get what they want as they express through markets. I think that's very possible.
Brian, very quickly, I read recently that 15% of Americans now own some form of digital asset or a cryptocurrency. You also want to tackle this and make sure that banks can provide services as far as digital assets are concerned. You're trying to protect consumers again.
Well, look, in a world where 50 million Americans do hold cryptocurrencies and many, many millions more outside of this country do, to me, we can't ignore that phenomenon. So I am not a crypto bull nor a crypto bear, but I recognize reality. A lot of people have this stuff. They have it for good reasons, and we need to make sure it's accessible to them in the same safe and sound way that they can get their checking account. So that's our role, is to innovate as people change the way they consume financial services in the future.
Yeah, I have to say, I find you a breath of fresh air, but I can see you're going to be a whirlwind to others. Brian, we will continue this.
And there we go, guys. It is right there in front of our eyes. He recognizes reality. We need to get to a place where payments can be transmitted virtually instantaneously, where errors can be eliminated. I wonder what can do this. Ripple Sweetout, listen to David Schwartz and Just Spoon discuss why the decision not to build smart contract capability into the XRPO resulted in better architecture. So again, the podcast is still going on if you guys would like to check it out. Now, XRP Sweetout, Bank of England ready to discuss CBDC on tomorrow meetings. So I wonder if that's today or is it actually tomorrow. But again, banks around the world are considering implementing digital currencies as part of their business. A new era, guys. Kaboom, Sweetout, voting will be done on blockchain.
Voting system,
Yes.
is being completely changed as we speak.
Okay.
The new quantum financial system, which operates on the blockchain system,
Right.
they're going to use the blockchain system for voting.
Right.
It's a brand new voting system, so you will have to identify yourself
Right.
on your cell phone
Right.
or your computer, and you'll be able to vote that way on blockchain. So they've shot themselves in the foot because Trump has already covered this. The new voting system will be done on blockchain, on the blockchain technology. So it will be digital voting, but it will be totally 100% controlled. And they've been trying to hack the blockchain system for 9 years unsuccessfully. So he's extremely confident that this new voting system, and I'll be the first one to tell you this is happening. I've received this news today. This is red hot news.
That's fantastic.
So what do we think about this news right here? Next week comes from BTC in China.
神马58期，有人要吗？8块，小爷爷，这，这。
So guys, the miners are like this. Look at those Bitcoin miners. Now guys, we're to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. Valgesser, sweetheart. This is my deal on why I believe ultimately XRP will be $10,000 plus. It's the world's financial fuel that must burn 24/7, 365 days out of the year. That means always with no rest. Higher price, higher the efficiency. One of my favorite sayings with XRP. It will be gold backed. Now you guys can read all of this, but this connects to the next tweet from once again Valgesser. Market crash, gold standard follows. Stock crash, cash dies, XRP rises, gold backed, regulations, 99% of crypto dies. Rebirth, November, huge boom in XRP's price after agreements on price and stability after September and October. This gives us November 5th to remember. So what do we think about all of this, guys? But remember, price first, then regulations. Bojack Asuida, what if? Different perspective. So I like this, guys, right here. What do we think about this? Up, dip, and then up. Further in arms, Asuida, this right here. Black moon, black dot in first snowball, moon, micro full moons between, not drops. And then we can see all of these other dates right there. If we go down the replies to Enigma, could be. Let me say, as you weren't here at that point, that BG123 yesterday changed the snowball picture with 1 year delta. The original snowball picture was published in August 17, 2019. Our first thought was moons or months, as you can see in the image I did. This year seems to be the year. Again, it's this year, guys. To refresh on Masuido, Snowball is the name of a new family of BFT consensus protocols. Avalanche is a new modular blockchain that was designed by Avalabs. The connection to Ripple and XRP could be that second consensus layer. Flare equal Avalanche Snowball. So what do we think, guys? Flare Network is coming into the play once again. Joker XRP Sweeto, XRP will rule the world. Angel Sweeto, XRP will, and let me say it again, will hit above $1 again and beyond digits. Roll will use it like it's gold in the kingdom of golden age, a world where we become free again, the new era of our reality. Next one comes from Cryptomaniac. Just in, major internal outages report in the banking systems. Numerous reports of people unable to make deposits, withdrawals, and payments inside various banks in the US. Few have reported issues with their accounts, balances, and logging into online bank. David Shore, CTO of Ripple, will be a guest speaker at 2024's Blockchain 50 on September 22, 2020. 2222. What do we think, guys? Is this another date we should watch out for? Many dates, many dates. XRP Reality has tweeted out, no more manipulation before big green candles. All your favorite coins are on sale. Last dips before big run again. The final tip for today's video comes from Rom the Great. 3K gold equal 3K Bitcoin digital gold future. Stay there. XRP equal the world currency. The world everything runs on Ripple, even outer space. Been a while since I tweeted that again. And there we go, guys. But who knows what is actually going to happen at the end of the day. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Feel free to be a member of the channel. See you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, guys, see ya.
This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do. and he hasn't even got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the mother economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.